Hi, and welcome to episode 8 of Exploring Creativity. Today, I want to talk about something that I read on Elizabeth Gilbert's Facebook page. And if you're not friends with Elizabeth Gilbert on Facebook or like her page or whatever, I totally recommend that you do. She puts up so much cool stuff about creativity and that whole process. So definitely do that after you watch the video. So what she put up though this week that really had me thinking was, it was a whole talk about time and energy. And her point was that she used to think that she was a very low energy person, that she needed tons of sleep, that she got sick really easily, that just like everything was kind of an effort. And then she started making really good boundaries for the things that she really was passionate about doing and what she really wanted to be doing, and saying no to the things and the relationships and the energy sucking things that that we all have coming towards us. And some of us are more apt to say yes to those things even though we really don't want to do them. She said once she started doing that, she just can't even believe what an energetic person she is now. I mean, she like runs 5 miles a day or something, it sounds like, and just has a completely different energy level than she had before she was doing that. And I these things are so serendipitous. I find, like, especially when something is serendipitous like that, you really have to pay attention to it. And for me, it was so serendipitous because first, it's one of the things that I'm so working on, of where does my time go? And I have things, like I've said, that I really want to work on, and how do I fit it into the time? And something that Julia Cameron in The Artist's Way talks about is like crazy makers. And we allow the crazy makers, right? The people who suck our time, who want things or need things or whatever, and we decide that, yeah, we'll put their needs or their desires before ours. And I'm really good at that. Someone asks me for something, and in my head, I'm like reshifting and calibrating, like, okay, I'll make the time for their thing, and then I'll put my thing like in this crack right here, and I have like total magic thinking about time. I bet I can like get this whole thing done in that amount of time now. And I know I need to shift that whole thing, that I need to have times that are sacrosanct, that no, between these hours, on these days at this time, I'm hiring myself. So that is what I'm putting out to you. Is I completely had an experience of that this week, where someone that I really don't even know even asked me to do something for her, with her, whatever, and it took most of it evening, that for me is really, really precious. And I thought, I'm happy to do things like that for people. I put hers as a priority before mine, and that's what I'm working on shifting. That's what I want you to be working on shifting too. That it's not about cutting out people and cutting out helping and doing things like that. It's doing it wiser and doing it in a way that really gives you the energy that then you can also do things like that. But you're putting it into your stuff, and you're feeding your own creative energy. So that's what I'm going to be thinking about this week, and I want you to be thinking also. Just like, where are those places that we give up our time in ways that end up sucking our energy instead of fueling it and invigorating it? And are there ways to be able to say no? No, I'm sorry, no. Instead of saying yes and then resenting it, and saying yes and wishing that you hadn't. And Brene Brown also talks about that a lot, about saying no. It's it's a better place even for the person that you're saying no to ultimately, because you're not then doing something in resentment. So think about that this week. Tell me what you think about that whole idea, how you feel about that thing of saying not only no to other people's things, but yes to your own things. So like our Facebook page below, and if you're on the website, sign up for the newsletter and you'll get notifications about the videos. And I would really love your comments below or on the website, www.exploring-creativity.com. So I look forward to it, and I'll see you soon. Take care.